haven't spoken all week.
I know. What have you
We
been
actually
doing?
have, but not as much.
Not every day.
Not every
You didn't
day,
speak
not in full
yesterday.
detail. There have been times
Oh,
where things have happened that I've wanted to tell you and you haven't been reachable.
oh. Go on, what did you want to tell
Yeah.
me?
Well, I told you. I told you when I finally got hold of you. It was when both you
Oh,
and Ek weren't answering my call. I called Saturday in the morning and then also in the evening, and none of you answered my call.
I still can't remember what I was doing.
Yeah, I don't know what you were doing. I think you were at someone's house. I think you were at
I was at a bottomless
lunch.
brunch.
Oh, brunch. How was that?
Yeah. It was
Let's do
so
a signal
good.
check.
Okay. Funnily enough, I've had a good week, but right now, in this very moment, signal check, 1 bar.
Oh no.
I'm bleeding profusely.
Oh no. For the listeners, let's share what our rating system is for staying the line, sis.
Okay, so no bars, you've got no signal, you've got no juice, you're not good.
You're not good. You're in utter chaos. You've got nothing
Yeah.
left.
You've got
Yeah,
nothing
you've got nothing
left.
left. You need a hand. You need some reception. You need some,
You need
you
some help.
just need some love. Yeah, but
Mm.
you're not that. You're one bar, and
I'm
one
one
bar
bar.
is
One bar's like, I'm low, I'm hanging on. I'm hanging on in
you've
there.
got
Like
something.
I've got something. If I can move around a little bit,
Hmm.
I'll find something.
Mm,
Full bar. You're doing great.
just yeah, brilliant.
You're living
Yeah,
life.
yeah. We want to be full bars.
That's what I always strive to be. And I feel like this week could have been, well, actually.
Damn, what was so good about your week?
I don't know. I think I had one of those moments where I was just like, oh, I feel so grateful. And it always happens. I actually know what it is. It always happens when I either we all meet up as a family or sisters, or I see mum. And I kind of had
Uh,
half and half of that
Tell
where
me about it, because
I
I
saw
wasn't there.
mum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Ek
So
went to
here's the
mum's
thing about when
house.
your family all move away from you, because I'm the only one that still lives in London. Here's the thing about when all your family live in the same town, or what is it, Shire? What do you call it?
Oh my
You're all in
God.
Hertfordshire.
It's funny because you're saying it like you, and I know that you feel left out and all this stuff,
Yeah.
but I hate that I live in
I
Hertfordshire.
know, I love London. I love living in London. I love it. But I feel left out that you guys all just meet up like on a random one. Like you'll just be like, oh, we just went to Aldi. Oh, we just like went to the gym. Yeah, say something then. It's fine. Like that's what you all chose to do. That's what happens in life. Your family move away from you, leave you on your own. Yeah, it's
Heartbreak.
fine. It happens. But
It happens.
so
Well,
what?
so we all went to mum's house, or not all. It was me and Ek that
Oh,
went to.
it felt like a full house. You didn't
The
feel my
family's all
absence.
here. The gang's all here.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Well, our little sister went to uni, if he's gone to uni now. So it was like, I've been trying to go and see mum a lot more. And also, I don't have as much of an excuse because I'm not far away.
Hmm.
So we pulled up and her friends were already there. So both of her friends were there. One of her friends have twins, a boy and a girl, and they're like 3 years old.
That
They're
is
the
so cute.
cutest.
That is
Honestly, they're
so cute.
so cute. Their personalities are so funny,
I love
so
that.
different. And yeah, so we went round, there was food, there was chit chat, everyone was in such a good spirits. And also it's like nice because you're an adult and you can like talk to the
Involved,
grown-ups and the
yeah, another adult
aunties
chat.
and just
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So it was really good. We were talking about mums that have multiple children in one birth, like
Hmm.
twins, triplets,
Hmm.
quad quadruplets,
Hmm.
quintuplets, because that day
Damn, you're going really into counting from 1 to 10 in multiple birth language.
that
Quintuplet, sextuplets, septuplets,
what's the eighth one?
octuplets.
Oh,
Oct, maybe? I
octuplet.
don't know. What's nine? Nymph.
Zen. Zwanzig.
Anyway, so why are they talking about that? I guess because she's got twins.
She's got twins, but that day, um, one of the aunties, her friend gave birth to quintuplets.
Quinn, three.
Five. Three's try.
I know. Wait, what?
She
Yeah,
basically
triplets.
did,
Wait, Chid, real life? I mean, like,
but no, that happened. She on the phone, she
she
was
didn't see
talking
it
to
on
the mum.
Facebook.
She,
Are you sure this happened?
this wasn't, it wasn't Sora, it wasn't AI. She literally picked up the phone and the mum had called her, being like, "Yeah, the babies are out."
Did she know that it was five from the beginning?
Yeah,
and she
basically she
didn't
had
mind.
IVF and they put multiple embryos in her. In the
You know
UK
how many
they
they
do
put?
one, and in Nigeria they do multiple. I
Wait, are you sure in
think.
the UK they do one? Because people
I
have
don't know.
multiples through IVF. Maybe in America they do multiples as well.
I'm not 100% sure what the laws are in different ones, to be honest. But I know in Nigeria they bump it up so that your chances are high. I'm pretty
Mm.
sure they gave her three and two of the embryos split.
Shut
And
the
so she
fuck
has
up.
she has two sets of
No
twins and a
way.
one. I know. And she already has one baby at home. So they've got one baby and they were trying for their second. Obviously, it was difficult, so they went down the IVF route. They put
Sorry, this is
I
so
was
wrong.
horrified. Auntie Obioma was looking at me like, "Oh my God, Chid, you look like you're gonna throw up."
Yeah,
I was just
that's
like,
horrific.
I would be so.
What do you mean that you put three? You're like, okay, worst case scenario, we have triplets. Worst case scenario, we come up with three, and then two of them decided to split. That's so weird. That's so
Yeah,
weird. What even makes you as the embryo decide to split? Why?
actually nuts, actually crazy.
And then
And
two
she
of you
was
did
on the
that.
phone the day that she had given birth, being like, "Yeah,
And
three
obviously
of them."
she was probably like she couldn't move the last few months of her pregnancy or
Oh
what
yeah, it was probably like they
in
really monitor it, and they probably also
the
do that thing where
C-section.
there's a date. Yeah, they know there's a
Hmm.
date that they're going to bring them all out. Two of them are breathing assisted, having to breathe with oxygen, and three are doing well. So, but they're
You actually
tiny. They're like
can't.
2 grams, 2 kilograms, not 2 grams.
Oh my God. You actually just can't. You can't have five kids at once. I'm sorry. Where do you even begin to get to know them? Until their fifth birthday, you probably don't know who's who or what's what or what their unique personalities are like. Like it's gonna take some years, surely.
And where are the arms? Because even okay, you've got one arm for this one arm for that one. Dad has one. Dad, where's the other baby going?
It's getting neglected. It's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be. They're gonna have to take turns to be.
They've got the other child, so that 2-year-old can hold it.
Oh my God, I
Who
don't think they
knows
have to
what's
be
in.
held. They'll be where they are. They'll be where they are. You're
It
talking
was
about being held.
genuinely.
Where are the arms? Where's the cots? Where's the pampers? Where's the what kind of pushchair are you working with? Oh my God, you can't
I'm
leave the
gonna have
house
to
until they
see
can
soon.
walk. And then you have to have them on a leash like a dog walker.
Can
All six of
you
them.
imagine? No, seriously. Ek was like, she remembers when she was much younger, and we do like the Iceland shop, and remember buying Capri Sun, and in the pack of five, a pack of 10, she was like, "That's literally gonna last us 2 days
Two,
out of the
yeah, because there's 5
5 weeks."
of us. Yeah, that's crazy. That's
And she's like,
crazy.
"That's when I knew I couldn't have more than 2 kids, or more than
At once,
not at once, but
ever.
in
Because she wants
total."
twins.
Or
Ek was always saying that she wanted twins when we were younger.
I know.
I have a core memory about that actually.
I really.
Yeah, it's kind of silly.
You say it.
It's one of those memories where I just felt so embarrassed at the time, so it's just stuck. Um, and I remember vividly where we were. We were outside the flat, like near the car park, and we were coming out of the car, I think, or walking somewhere. And Ek was saying how she wants twins. Mommy was saying, no, Mommy wasn't even saying anything in the conversation. She just said, Ek was saying she wants twins, and I said, what if they're Siamese? But what if they're Siamese? Bearing in mind this was back in the day when I don't know if
Yeah.
Siamese is politically correct to say, probably not. But I was like, what if they're Siamese? And mommy turned to me. She said, don't say that. How can you say that? How can you say that? Don't you know the power of the tongue? What you say. What you say. And I felt like I just put a curse on Ekene's future twins. I was like, shit, if these
Oh
children had come out Siamese, I'm done for. I'm done for. It shut me up for the rest of the day, I think, genuinely. Just like what you say is so important. I was like, let me stop saying. Because what kind of comment is that to someone saying they want twins?
that is crazy. But we used to watch those programs that they would put on. It was what was it, Channel 5, or those weird programs where they would put like Elephant
Hmm.
Man and
Hmm. Hmm.
the twins and
Yeah. Elephant Man is a core
quintuplets.
memory for me as well.
Yeah, that.
Every
Yeah,
time
I
I'm
was like,
outside or like I'm working, I just want to be in my bed lying down. That's the phrase that goes in my head where Elephant Man says, I just want to lie down. But yeah, I was just saying it from the like the goodness of my heart. Like But what if, what would you do then? Anyway, how did we get onto that? We were talking about where you're
We were
at,
talking about
your signal.
twins. Oh yeah,
Yeah, why did you say about twins? You guys
because
are talking about multiples.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And that was the day that the quintuplets were born.
That's crazy.
It's so crazy. But yeah, we were just chatting, gisting, laughing. It was just so nice to be with like, oh, these are my mum's friends. These are aunties, but we're all
Hmm.
like adults and we can
Yeah.
chat and we can make jokes and we can like have food with each other. It was just really nice. Like
Hmm.
those are the times that I'm like, oh, I love being an adult.
Hmm.
I
It's
love
not
that.
just them sending you to go and do things or
Exactly. Auntie even served me the food, served me my
whoa.
soup. I know. I was sitting there like,
Uh,
oh, thank you.
the tables have turned.
I know. Ekene was like, oh, you didn't have to do that. And I was just like, thank you so much.
You didn't
I will
have to,
gladly
but thank you for
accept.
doing it. So that was the highlight of your week, would you say?
Yeah, definitely. But the reason why I'm low bar is because I'm on my period. It's so
Mm.
horrible. I'm hating it. And I told you that week that that work thing that happened where I drove to Kent that I was supposed to be in Aylesbury.
Yeah, you told me.
No, I drove
Maybe.
to Aylesbury, but I was supposed to be in Kent
Yeah.
for work.
That voice recording of Will imitating what you sounded like, that killed me so much. Because I just knew that's exactly how you were. But for the listeners, tell us the story of the Aylesbury
The
mishap.
thing is, it's so funny because it's hard for me to explain it. I don't know how to tell you how the long and short of it is that for work, I was supposed to be at a meeting at 9 o'clock or 9:30. I can't remember when it started. I was in the car by 6:30, ready to go. I was supposed to be in Kent, but I went to Aylesbury. I don't know how else to tell you. There's no explanation. I typed in the wrong thing in my ways and I ended up in Aylesbury. And it wasn't until 30 minutes left of the journey that I was like, oh, why am I on the A41? Why haven't I touched the M25? I'm in Aylesbury.
That's so crazy.
I
That's
said,
so crazy because
hey Siri, call Will.
I thought you thought that Aylesbury was in Kent.
No.
When you said you were meant to be in Kent and you end up in Aylesbury, I was like, damn. To be fair, I do get mixed up with places in Kent. They do sound like I'm like, is it Kent? Is it Essex? But you actually just went to Aylesbury. You just immediately broke down. And the way that you reacted, you would have thought that you broke down in the middle of like,
No, that's literally no, what I'm telling you is I have been on my period all month, so my
oh,
hormones are crazy. I called Will and I literally could not stop crying.
I know
I
I've
was
been
trying to
there.
be like, I need to say something so he doesn't think that I've like,
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
broken
actually,
down
yeah,
or something
yeah,
terrible has happened or the
yeah, you're
car's
upside down in
flipped.
the car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because the way I was like
hyperventilating.
I'm in Ellsbury. And when I pulled into that services, I was like, how the heck am I going to go to Kent now? It's another hour and a half from Aylesbury's here, Kent is here. It's not like it's like, oh, you could just
On the
nip round the
way.
corner. But I just can't believe I was like, when am I going to join the M25? Ooh, what do you
You're not
mean?
going to, you're not joining the M25. You're in Aylesbury. You're in Aylesbury. Wait, but was Will thinking when he heard you crying on the phone, he can't have thought the worst. Like by now he must know like
He
it's
knows
something
me.
silly. But I was saying this, I was saying this to Alex. I was like, I hope that you don't stop reacting every time I scream or gasp because you never know. And I don't want to be the boy who cried wolf.
Mm,
And he was like, no, I'll react every time. And he has
mm.
to because you never know. You actually never know. It could be, I do love a dramatic gasp. I do love a Nollywood reaction to everything. But it could be the day where it's bigger than, I don't know, I can't think of an example of the last time I gasped at something small, but yeah, you need to be on your toes each time. You never know. I could be upside
Exactly.
down in Aylesbury.
Yeah. It felt like I was.
Thank God you
I,
weren't. Well, you were. You were turned around. You were upside down and inside out. You meant to be again. You're in Aylesbury.
Who's like, find a services, you need to calm down. You can't be crying. You can't be crying and driving.
You actually can't.
It's the waters in my
No, you
eye.
can't. You
It
can't. You
was
can't.
raining. I was like, this
No.
is too blurred. I need to pull over.
So you went home after that, I'm guessing. Work done for the
Yeah.
day.
I called my manager and I was like, listen, I'm in Aylesbury. She was like, go home. Like, nah.
Why have you done that then? Why are you in Aylesbury? You're like, okay, we're in Kent. That's so sad. You actually make me hate the idea of driving. Genuinely.
No,
You have. You've
no,
ruined it for me. You've ruined it for me.
no,
So Chid passed
please.
her license, well, passed her driving test and got her license this year. Was it
Yeah,
April?
July. No, it was
July,
July. Summertime.
summertime. And you've cried at the wheel many times.
Yeah,
Many times.
yeah,
You've cried at the wheel, before the wheel, after the wheel. And I don't
yeah.
have my license still, and that's on the list of things that I want to achieve next year. Well, it's on my list for this year, but oh well.
We go again,
And now I
2026.
don't want to do it because I can't be so in disarray and stress like you are every single time you have to
No,
get behind that
stop.
wheel.
No, that I need to start telling you the good things about it. Because
Go on
there
then.
are TK Maxx.
Okay,
I
first.
drive myself to TK Maxx and then I don't have to lug all of my stuff that I've bought. Like, remember
Mm,
that day that we went to TK Maxx and we
yeah.
had, oh
We
my God.
shopped till we dropped. We
That day
shopped till we
we
dropped.
boshed the
We
day.
were so proud of ourselves. We spent £200 minimum, two to three each, and we were walking with our bags like we gained, we came back with £300 extra. We were like, whoa, we did so well
We
today.
were so proud of ourselves and each other.
We could have
We couldn't
stopped talking
stop
about it. We're like, we
crying.
got everything we wanted because we went to TK Maxx and got what were we getting? Were we going there for any particular reason?
No,
It was
TK
before we
Maxx
went.
tells you.
Yeah,
TK
TK Maxx
Maxx
tells you
tells
what
you
you
what you
need. Yeah.
need. Yeah.
So we were in there, clothes. Oh my God, I've never done a TK Maxx haul that good. Every single piece and item was lovely. Zara, good quality, really nice, really good price.
Juicy. I got a juicy
You got,
bag.
yeah, yes. And then we even got like artwork for like prints for our houses. And then we were like, why don't we go to, we're in Tottenham, we're in Tottenham Hale.
Yeah.
Why don't we go to the stadium?
Oh
And this was
my
when
God.
Beyonce was in town.
Yeah.
Let's go to the stadium, look at her merch and let's grab something. And we sure did. We sure did, running around the stadium store 5 minutes before it closed, trying on tops, and then having to
Mind
run over
you,
to get the personalization on the jersey for the Cowboy Carter jersey. Be like, which calling Eck to be like, Eck, do you want one? What size? Do you want your name on it?
it's 95
It's
pounds.
95 pounds. You have to make a
Whole
decision
time,
now.
the shopping that we were so proud of ourselves for, we just left it somewhere.
Left it on the stairs of the store so we could run around and buy more things. Oh my God. Honestly, the endorphins or dopamine from that shopping trip, it carried me for like 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, shopping does make me happy. It made me really happy that day. Really happy.
So,
But it was really heavy. It was
yes,
really heavy and it was
exactly. We
breaking our
felt
arms. We were
accomplished,
thinking,
but we
should we
were
have
in
brought our
pain.
suitcases? But I will say though, I would still prefer to get the public transport to places like that.
Well,
I guess like Costco, IKEA. To be
yeah,
fair, like a retail park. If you're going to TK Maxx, it also means you can go to Asda Home and you can go to
exactly.
B&M and you can get. Yeah, you're right.
Exactly.
You're
So
right.
do it for that.
Yeah, I'll do it because I feel like I need to have it. I need to have the license in my back pocket.
Yeah. You feel extra accomplished.
Yeah.
Okay, but what's your signal check? How have you been this week? What are you feeling like today?
Yeah, good. I'd say I think I'm in between 4 bars and 1 bar because I'm also on my period, which is obviously, it's kind of hard to feel your best self when you're going through this. But also this week I started my new job, which was
Yay!
very, very eventful. I've never had such a well-structured onboarding experience before.
Oh my God.
Um, yeah, it's
That's
been
an excellent start.
right. It has been quite a lot, like very much content overload. information overload. My brain is definitely overwhelmed. Um, but yeah, that was good. What else this week? This weekend, what have I been up to? Friday. Ah, damn, what did I do on Friday? You know, my memory these days is so bad that I have to go into my camera roll to see what the hell I've been up
I'm the
to.
same, but I go to my calendar.
Ah, see, that's good. Oh, Friday, of course. Okay, Friday I went to one of my friend's house for drinks. She's just moved back to London, so we're doing a little mini housewarming. Drinks, and then also one of my other friends that was there dropped a major bomb. A major bomb. I don't know if I can share. I don't want to specify who it is and stuff because that's their news to share. But just gonna say, and this might be unrelated or it might be related to what I just said, but people are getting pregnant these days. People are getting pregnant and keeping the babies. So yeah, I'm gonna be an auntie.
Oh my God. You just get to an age where the question isn't, are you keeping it? It's, oh my God, how long are
There's
you?
no question. There's no question. Is it a boy or a girl? Do you know? Are you gonna find out? It's also what's your birth plan? We started talking about birthing plans, like where would you honestly and for real, like not hypothetically. She was like, yeah, she wants to do a home birth, but um
Wow.
which is so bold for your first pregnancy to do a home birth. I don't know. I feel like I see the appeal of being in your own personal space. You've got everything around you. My big thing about being outside of my house is not having all my things.
Mm,
Just having all your things nearby. I can see
yeah.
that being a big comfort. It's like whatever happens, at least I've got all my things.
Yeah. And
Um,
hospitals stink. There's a
oh,
hospital
that
smell that's
hospital
very
smell
bad.
that's like it's like urine, a very faint smell of urine, but also it's a cleaning product that they use that just smells like I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking, but it's just not a pleasant smell.
I'd love to know what you're thinking. But also, it also smells like canteen. Then you can kind of
The
smell
faint
some
smell of
roast
hospital
beef.
food in like a
Yeah.
very like, but not like it's just pure meat and veg and gravy,
Exactly. Yes,
but like no seasoning.
exactly. Roast beef gravy and sweet corn, and
Yes,
then
yes,
mixed
maybe like
with
something yogurty or porridgey.
oh
Yeah, it's a horrible, horrible, horrible smell. I don't like being in hospitals in general. So I see that, but I think if I was giving birth, I'd definitely want to have all the experts around and all the machinery and like, yeah. But that was really exciting. That was my Friday. Saturday, what did I do? Oh my God, I can't think. That was yesterday.
yeah. What did you
Alex
do
came
yesterday?
round. We watched Love is Blind.
Is it the UK
The
one? Is there a
US
new season?
one.
Oh, okay.
US,
I prefer
yeah.
the US one to the UK one.
And honestly, I
Although,
have to say this season we're behind. I know the
okay.
weddings have happened, yeah, but we're not at that point. Because we weren't watching it. We'd watched the UK one recently. Love is Blind, I have like capacity for it like once every other year. Genuinely,
Yeah.
I love reality TV, but this one, I can't look at them in the pods again. I can't, it's just the same shit.
Yeah.
So we weren't gonna watch it, but then Alex's friends were saying that it's good. So we jumped in like later on, and it is crazy. It is crazy.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna go into detail. But
Okay.
it's good. Yeah. Watched Love Is Blind and had some wine and had some pasta, which was really nice. Well, Alex had pasta. I had mac and cheese bites, which were good.
Ooh, where
Yeah.
from? You didn't make it.
From what?
I said I feel like you
Why do you feel like that?
I feel like you didn't make mac and cheese bites.
Why?
It's a lot of effort.
Yeah, I can do hard things. I can make mac and cheese bites. If I wanted to, I could make mac and cheese bites today if I wanted to make mac and cheese bites today.
Obviously, but you don't tend to want to.
No, I hate doing things like that. I just want the nicest possible meal with the least possible effort. That's always,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah. So I didn't make it, obviously. Alex went to Bigoli. Bigoli,
Oh,
there's this place in Old Street. I don't think they might
that's
have Browns.
nice.
Yes, it
That's
is nice. It
nice.
was delish. It was
But it's
delicious, like
expensive.
fresh pasta.
Is it
Um,
actually Pagoli? Am I
Not
thinking of the
that
same place?
expensive.
Okay.
I think it's more expensive than I'd want to pay for pasta, but
Yeah.
it's like fresh pasta and it's nice and the portion sizes are quite big.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm just thinking about okay, it's not that expensive, but it's
Yeah,
good, yeah. It's good
yeah.
quality.
So it's quite a chill week. I think I had to, or weekend. I think I had to have a chill weekend because just so much happened during the week.
Yeah, it sounded like it was full on
It
because of
was it
the
was full on.
new
And
start.
America, obviously I work for an American company.
Yeah.
Um, and just American corporate life is just so different. It's so different. Like culturally, we're just very different. So having to keep up with that level of energy and enthusiasm and competition was just a lot for my first week. I was like, I just got here. I just got here. But I did have to tell you, oh, did I tell you this? Something else that happened in my week. I mean, we were doing, but when we were talking about this podcast before, we were talking about doing like a segment with where we talk about our L's for the week.
Yeah.
And I was saying that I don't think we should do that anymore because I don't think it's spiritually, energetically aligned to be focusing on things that have gone wrong in the week. But I do
Yeah.
have to tell you this
Okay, go
L
on.
because it
Tell
was
me.
a big one. And I did tell you it, but I didn't tell you in detail. Or did I? I might have. But I got scammed. I got scammed. I was victimized. I had to essentially I moved all my money from my bank account into a different account. But basically,
You need to show that needs to go on our Instagram.
the
There's a
screenshot, the
part of the
messages.
story. There's a part of the story that you're going to tell, and we need you to go over to our Instagram at Stay on the Line Sis, and you need to see. We'll show you the evidence because it was so funny. That's so
So
funny.
basically, I was getting texts from Santander, literally within the Santander text thread, and it was saying, "Here's your OTP, here's your one-time payment code for." I think it was like, look at you laughing at my misfortune. I think it was like someone attempting to log into my online banking, so it was sending all the codes. And then eventually it was like, Jade, stop cracking up. Eventually it was like, here's your OTP for login attempt, whatever. And then a minute after getting that text from Santander, I'd get a text from a completely random number, unsaved, saying hi. And it just kept going like that. OTP came through, and then the text from that same number saying hi. So obviously, I knew that this person was trying to scam me and trying to get my OTP. Um, so I replied to the message saying, "Hey?" question mark. So I don't know. I fancied myself a bit of a detective this day. I thought I'd see them trip up. You know, people just like messing with scammers. So I said, "Hey," and then he didn't. They didn't reply. Um, so I replied again saying, "I'm guessing you want my OTP?" question mark. All smug. I caught onto your shit. I'm guessing you want my OTP? Well, you ain't gonna get it. Well, you ain't gonna. You
You
thought
picked the wrong
you picked
one
the
on the
wrong
right day.
one. And then they replied saying, "Oh, sorry, wrong number, something like that. Wrong number, all sorted now." And I was like, "Oh, I guess you're moving on to your next scamming victim, something like that." And then about an hour later, and mind you, I'm on the phone to Ek at this
Oh
time.
yeah.
On the phone, just chatting, and then I get a text come through from Santander, and it causes me to scream and hang up the phone. I literally, normal conversation with X, suddenly I screamed. I went, no, no, and I hung up the phone. And X messaged me like, what is going on? Are you okay? And it's because the next text that I got said, we have now changed your phone number for OTPs. You will no longer receive OTPs to this number. If this was an error, please call us on blah blah blah. So I was like, I've done it. They took it to the end. I goaded them. I pushed them to this point with my prodding and my laughing and my smugness. And now they've changed the OTP, the number, so they can access my whatever they want. With the OTP, you're laughing.
Yeah. You're
You can do
laughing.
everything. So anyway, what happened next was me calling at Santander three separate times. Because the first time I called with the number on the text.
Okay.
So you know it usually changes to blue on iPhone
Yeah.
messages, and you can just tap the number and call immediately. So I did that. Spoke to Santander, transferred me to their fraud team. They confirmed that the OTPs weren't real. There's been no login attempts. Like this was a complete like spoofed text
But
message
they managed
where,
to do it on the thread. That is so
and
crazy that
that's
they're
the
that
thing.
good.
Exactly. So now I've searched up, I'm on the chat, I'm in with ChatGPT talking them through what's happening, and chat
Yeah.
is telling me, and it said don't call from the number from the text, like call again just to be sure. So she said, yeah, your account is not compromised. Someone obviously was just, it's a phishing attempt. Just don't give anyone any details. Probably what's going to happen is they're going to call you later on and just say your account's been compromised, um, in order to sort it out, like transfer it to this account or whatever. So she just said, don't do that and you're fine. There's no issues. Don't worry. So I'm reassured now. I'm like, perfect, no issues. They were just faking. And it worked because they scared me. But I went on ChatGPT and it was like, wait, are you telling me that you called the number in the text that you know is spoofed? So I'm like, shit, okay, let me call again. And mind you, it's the same number. If you search it on Google, it's the same number. But obviously, that doesn't matter because they can intercept lines and all sorts. It's so
Yeah.
complex. So I found the number on Google and just called it through Google. Called it, spoke to this woman. This woman, though, she set off so many alarm bells because, first of all, with Santander, there's like a voice ID thing that you use. Like when you call
Yeah.
them, you say like something. I'm not
This
gonna
is
say
my
it because no,
password.
don't say it because someone could use your clip. Don't say it. And that's not what you say. It's a different phrase.
Oh, okay.
You're scared. Don't say it. But there's a phrase that you say, and then it automatically pulls up all your information. Like it's your full records come up. You don't have to go through a security check as such because it's already done.
Okay.
But this lady, she was like, "Oh, your profile's not coming up. What's your?" She started asking for my information, my full name, my account details, the letters of my like personal ID or security ID. I had to answer like the first name of my pet, a name of my first pet and stuff. And like every time she'd ask me for something, I'd be like, I just, I'm quite worried. I'm quite hesitant to give out
You're
this
not so
information.
bossed up now. You know?
I'm just feeling quite cautious because I just don't know. I, I'm calling you about a fraud attempt. I can't be sure. How do I know? She get me like, you called us, you called me. I just want to help you. And I was just like, okay. Anyway, she confirmed the exact same thing the first lady confirmed. But at the end of the call, she started talking about she's like, "Oh, for your ISA account, I can see that you're on the lowest interest rate possible. We can upgrade you to a higher percentage. Um, do we do that?" And I was like, "Okay." And we did it. And then afterwards she was like, "Oh, we also have some life insurance deals or home insurance deals that you might be interested in. We've got some really good quotes. I can send you that quote now." And I'm on ChatGPT being like, she's asking me about my interest rates and housing insurance quotes. ChatGPT said this, Yvonne, hang up right now. It literally was like, hang up the phone right now. This is not a genuine call. Oh my God, I hung up. I literally went, just pressed hang up. Oh my God, I was shitting myself. This is where I was crying. I wasn't crying, but I was close to it. I called Ekana and I was like, Ekana, I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. I gave her all my information. No, no, no. Because chat was saying that they keep it's just an attempt to keep you on the phone for as long as possible and buy trust, and then in the background they're working on stuff. So I'm like to Ekna, I have fucked up, I've ruined it all. I can't believe this. So I transferred all my money to my Monzo account, but I was still thinking, oh my God, I got my overdraft in there. They could use that overdraft money. And I transferred all the money from my ISA to X account. And I was like, okay, let me call them one more time. I called her and I just explained everything to her. I was like, I was like, before I said, can you see any call history? Have I spoken to anyone from Santander today? And she was like, yeah, we can see two calls here. And I was like, okay. But the last lady I spoke to did this and this and this. And she said, yeah, that's normal. But sometimes alerts come up on your account and they can see that there's better offers they can give you, and they'll usually will take the opportunity to do that. Which is just crazy. Like, don't start offering me things
Yeah.
when I'm calling you in distress about an attempt on my account. So yeah, that was my L. My money is still in my Monzo, which also scares me every single day because Monzo just
Yeah.
shuts down people's accounts like nothing.
Yeah, move that.
They won. That's all to say the scammer won on that instance. They won. They did that just to mess with me because no one even tried to call me again to get my information. They just said, yeah,
You
yeah,
think you're bad.
you think you're bad.
You think you're better than us.
Literally, you can never be badder. You can never, and you know that advert from like years ago where it was like the scamming awareness advert, and there's that woman in the call center, and she goes, "Did you see what I did
See what I
there?"
did there?
I kept thinking that because they sounded so professional, but I was like, this could be a whole operation here. Oh, that was the stressful part of my week, but otherwise, yeah, I'd say mid bars this week.
Mid bars, that's not too bad.
Yeah,
Let's aim for full bars next week. But it's just like
yeah.
these things aren't in our control.
It's not. It's not. What can you do?
Seriously.
I did have something else that happened that I wanted to mention because it was just so crazy. I just think life is so weird. Life is so weird, and I will never get over the passing of time. And I don't think that anyone does because you see people and women in their like 60th, 70th birthdays talking about it. Like, how did we even get here? One day I was 20 or 16 and now I'm, yeah. But beyond like the actual aging and like time passing, it's just how much changes in that time and people who you were really close to, who were very central in your life, can suddenly become strangers and vice versa. Like, you just never know. Like, things change all the time.
Yeah.
I say this to say, I told you this,
Yeah.
but I bumped into my ex. And this was last weekend actually, and it was before me and Alex were going on a date. So we went to this Ghanaian restaurant to eat
Mm.
Ghanaian food, which was so good, and we did that because to celebrate Ghana making it into the World Cup. Delish, I have to
Did Nigeria
say.
make it there? I don't think Nigeria made it there.
No, Nigeria hasn't made it yet, but they do have a chance. It's a
Oh,
very, very
okay.
small chance, but it's there. And you know what Nigeria is like? Like, they can
I'll turn it around.
make something out of nothing. And if nothing else, you'll get some laughs, hopefully.
Mm.
If nothing else, we'll laugh. But yeah, so we were going to dinner that evening. So I had been honestly been bumming it all day. Like, I looked such a bummy mess. Like, I wasn't showering until 'cause I knew I was just in the house. I was just tidying up and cleaning, and then my plan was then to have a shower, get ready for dinner around like in the afternoon. But before that, I wanted to get some wine because I love getting ready with a glass of wine. I left to go to Sainsbury's to get some wine, and I bumped into my ex, and he was on the other side of the road, and there was no people not seeing each other. Like, we were very much in full view, and he looked at me like he had seen an actual ghost. Like, he looked at me like I was a corpse that had risen and was walking around, and no one else could see me, and only he could see me. He looked so bewildered, so taken aback, completely like shit, which is so crazy because I think what probably, obviously, it was in my local area, and he probably came out of the station and thought I could see her, like I'm literally right by her house. Imagine if I saw her, and then I was there, so that's probably why he was so shocked.
Yeah.
But his reaction was so opposite to mine, which was very much like I had seen the woman who was looking after me when I was 3 years old for like 10 years of my life. Like, it was like I'd seen my old babysitter, and it was a beautiful moment. Genuinely, I saw him. I pointed at him like, oh my God. Like, this is my best friend from when I was 6 years old. It was crazy because genuinely I didn't feel any kind of malice or annoyance. I genuinely just felt, oh my God, here's my old friend. So
Oh God.
we were walking past each other crossing the road, and he seriously didn't say a word. I don't think he even said hi the whole time. He looked terrified,
What was he so
and I
scared
was
of?
like,
Honestly.
and I was like, oh my God, I'm just going to Sainsbury's, and he just was like, and I was like, what the heck kind of reaction was that? And I was in Sainsbury's like just giggling about it. So I was like, what? I remembered that our last interaction was me telling him never speak to me again. we're done. I was done before. Can we be done for good now? And I don't want to be friend. Like I literally was. It was the coldest breakup I've ever done. But it was just weird because this is someone who it was a situationship for like 6 years on and off, which is crazy to say. But we had different relationships during that time where it was like either we were friends or we were dating or we were, just whatever. But it took different forms, or we were just not speaking for a year at a time. Like, but it was just weird to me because that like I didn't feel anything other than like nostalgia, but not in a longing to go back way, but in a, oh my God, life has moved on so much since then kind of
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Just like if you had seen like an old primary school friend that you haven't spoken to and you haven't seen on social media and you haven't, it gives you this weird feeling of like, oh my God, whoa,
That's
not
such a
there
good
anymore.
point about the not seeing each other on social media because
Hmm.
you have that access with most people
Yeah,
now, even if you don't see them, you kind of know what
yeah,
they're up to, you've been keeping up, kind of.
exactly. Or it's like a song that you used to listen to throughout your childhood that you haven't listened to since then. It's always going to take you back in a way, but if you have been listening to it here and there in that time, it doesn't give you that same feeling.
Mm.
Yeah, it was so weird. I honestly find that feeling so hard to describe because it's not nostalgia. It's something else, and it's a nice feeling and a sad feeling.
Mm.
It's like a gratefulness, but also like a longing, and not to go back, but to hold on to maybe who you were or how you felt, or it's like the color of life at that time. Like when I think about uni, so recently obviously you mentioned Iffy has started uni and we dropped her off to her uni. Was it a few weeks ago? I don't even know how long it's been now, but it was
Yeah.
I think end of September.
Yeah, it was last month.
And she's going to the same uni that I went to. She's going to Warwick. And it was so crazy being on the campus, and not because of all the big memories you have, but all the small moments of like remember just like walking around campus, like just going for a walk and like, or just bumping into it was just the random mundane stuff that you don't think about when you're thinking about your uni experience,
Yeah.
or just like days in the library, or just like walking through the Roots learning grid and just little random things like that. And it's the color of what life was at the time, like how I saw it and how I saw opportunity and how I felt and who I was. That it's more about that than who this person was to you, or
Mm.
does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does make sense.
And sometimes I get it when like, especially autumn, I feel like autumn, winter is where I really get like transported to past times in a really strange way, like when the air is a certain level of crisp and the leaves are doing what they're doing, and maybe it's a little bit rainy, or maybe it's very, very misty, and then there's the wind blows in a way that catches this particular scent, and I'm back in like primary school and we're getting ready to go to school,
Mm.
or like I'm in sixth form, like during a free period, and I don't know, it's so weird. I just find life so weird.
Honestly, I
I'll
hear
never get
you.
over the fact that you can't that you just all you have is moments, and when one's done, that's it. All you have is the next one, and you can't ever go back.
Oh my God.
I
Yeah.
know. Not that I want to go back, but
No, no. I always feel like me and Timer are fighting each other, and I'm like at odds with it. Like thinking about the fact that you can't go back is such a big thing where I'm just like, okay, so everything has to be the right choice. I have to make the right decision. I have to make sure that I'm
mhm,
definitely with the right person in the right company, doing the right
mhm,
on the right career path
mhm,
because time will just keep on going and I
exactly.
can't control that or go back or do anything about it.
Mhm.
And I feel that a lot when it's winter because it's going into, or even, yeah,
Yeah,
autumn, going into winter, going into the new year.
yeah.
And for me, it's like, okay, it's autumn, then it's winter, then it's my birthday, so I'm a new age, and then
Mm,
it's the new year. And it's just like, oh shit, time's gone again. That
mhm,
year's gone again.
mhm.
2025 has gone.
It's
It's
gone.
over.
It's
I
gone
can't
so
quite believe we're in the
quickly.
last 3 months of the year that literally it was just yesterday we were at your house having the New Year's Eve party
Mhm. making our little bingo
Making our
cards.
bingo
We
cards.
need to
Oh
review
my
those
God.
because boy, oh boy, did I not look at it again until
We
like
so should
August,
do
and it's
that.
too late for some things on my list.
That should be our New Year's episode.
Yeah, let's do that.
Will it make us sad? No.
No, it
No.
won't.
Don't
It
see it as a
won't.
bad
Yeah,
thing. See it
exactly. Because
in a
look at the
positive
things
light.
that we did achieve in the year.
Yeah.
But what were you saying? You said something about time, you and time fighting. I feel like I always want time to go faster, and I always want it to slow down as well. Like I want. I'm always. I feel like life just gets better as time goes on, but then it also doesn't. Like it also you're also like losing things and missing out, missing like we're not living together anymore, and um you're not in the same place with your friends anymore, and now there's more responsibility, more change, which is good and exciting, but also it's like before you know it. Okay, this is crazy. I don't like thinking about this. Even like the fact that my friend is having a baby, that is crazy. That is so, so crazy. And I was saying to Alex as well, I feel like life has really gotten real in the past 2 years. The past 2 years specifically, it feels like real things are happening now. Like we're here, we've
Yeah.
arrived.
Literally. I'm going to my friend's son's first birthday next month.
That's
He's gonna be
crazy.
1. He was just born.
Why'd you have a 1 year old as well? Like,
Seriously, it's crazy to me that I'm like, oh, you don't mean my friend that I've been friends with since we were 12, 11, 12 years old. You're
mm,
now a mother of a one
she's a
year old.
mother. She's a mother.
I'm a mommy.
That's
Mamacita. Literally. She's got a child.
crazy.
There's people that are getting engaged and married left, right, and center. I don't know. It's very like, oh, we're adults, we're settling down, we're having kids,
Yeah.
I live in Hertfordshire.
I know, that's so crazy. That's so
Like, what do
crazy.
you mean I don't live in London?
Do
It's
you feel
just
ready for the like all the stages of life that you're at? Like, do you feel like you just found yourself there, or do you feel very much like, no,
I
I'm
never feel
ready?
ready. I never feel
Oh,
ready. But I'm always grateful at where I am at times. But I never feel ready. And I do feel like I've just found myself there. And I feel like it was very maybe rushed.
mm,
Not rushed in terms of us living together, or me and Will living together. That's not the bit that feels rushed. But I don't know. I just find it weird that okay, I'm 28 years old, but I also feel like I'm 22, and I also feel like I'm 15, and I
mm,
also feel like I'm 28.
mm,
So it just is that mixture of like I don't even think I'm making sense, but I don't know that I ever feel ready for the next stages.
mm.
Even the fact that like the job that I have,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, really? Why are you? What are you
Mm-hmm.
doing? It all feels like play.
Honestly, yeah, I hate it. I hate that feeling of like playing or just, but I think that is so much of adulthood is just like faking it till you make it, performing until it's second nature, which is hard because see, my thing is I wouldn't go back. I don't actually want to be any of the ages
No.
I've been before. Like I genuinely think as each year passes, like I feel so much better about my life, who I am as a person. I feel so much more hopeful about what I can achieve. The more you achieve things, the more you're like, oh my God, what's next? I
Mm.
can't wait to see what else I can do. But then there's other stuff happening in the background of like, yeah, you're just becoming a bit less. All I want is that I don't want adulthood for me to mean living siloed, independent lives where you're all on your own paths and without much overlap or checking in. Or I don't think that that's going to happen because that's just not how we've been. I think definitely with us as sisters,
Oh yeah. I think
except with your sisters, like it's yeah.
and us as a family, like we're not like that
Hmm.
at all. It's so like it's such a togetherness type of
Yeah.
vibe.
But then with your friends, like I
That's the issue.
yeah, that everyone's just in such totally completely different places. Like on a spectrum, I've got friends who are living at home with their parents, all the way up to a friend who has two dogs and a baby on the way with her husband.
Yeah.
But then in that spectrum or grid, you also have like the friend that's living at home with their parents that's also like a brilliant, amazing barrister, like killing it.
Mm.
The one who owns a business. Everyone is just so much on their own paths, that I think it's just so much about being intentional in making sure that those paths, whilst we're not intersecting, we're still joining each other for that journey, our individual journeys. I don't feel like I've been doing that very well recently.
Oh, I
I
don't.
def yeah, I've definitely
I
been
don't.
quite absorbed in my track.
I
Do you
feel
know what I'm
that's
looking forward
heavy.
to? And I need to stop doing this thing of like wishing time away, but I feel like 40s are gonna be good.
Oh my God, stop.
I feel
No.
like 40s are gonna be good. I'm loving 30s so far, but I feel like 40s are gonna be good. Like, what do you have to prove at 40? Who's telling you anything at 40?
You know who you are, you
You
know who
know who
your
you
friends are, you
are, like
know.
where you are in your career most of the time if you're on the same track, or if even if you're not, even if you're veering off into a different direction, you know what you can do, because you've done it before. Yeah, I think 40s might be where it's at for me next. Okay, shall we move on to our next segment, which is put you on speaker, where we shout out things or meals or
Products, things, anything that we're
events.
liking. Oh,
Yeah,
I
things
feel
we
like
can
I've
put on
got,
speaker and share with the world.
yeah, I've got to. Is that allowed?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, because we've been talking about periods and we're both on our periods, one of
Mm-hmm.
mine is Flow. Have you seen
Flow
this before?
the app.
No, they're pads.
What?
Flow day pads. It's actually a brand. I don't know if it's new, but I've been seeing it a lot and I saw it in Tesco. And it's a woman-owned business. I think it might be a
Oh.
black woman even. I'm not 100% sure. She's a or a woman of color. Definitely a woman. And it's supposed to be like a better non-toxic pads for your
Mm-hmm.
periods. I'm a
Yeah, because
tampon girl, but
always
I do like,
stays in the news for the toxic cancer-causing items they put in their
yes.
products.
And it
Isn't
actually
someone
makes your
suing them? Is there a
periods.
class suit going on, or did I make that up?
I wouldn't be surprised. I haven't seen that, but I wouldn't be surprised because it's like it makes your period pains worse. It's got all the horrible chemicals in there. It's really, really bad. So this one
Hmm.
is like non-toxic.
Okay,
It's
cool.
organic.
And what are
It's
you
good.
experiencing with it that makes it feel?
It's just silky soft. It doesn't feel all rough and
You know
tough.
those
And
pads that cut you on the sides of your legs as you're walking? Crazy. Crazy.
things
Now
that
I've
we
got,
actually have to go through.
honestly, you've got friction burn in your legs on top of everything else. It's crazy.
Yeah. So that's why.
Flo, why do I feel like I've seen that brand? But in tampons, it might be different, but I think my last company used to keep them in the toilets, in the public toilets. But it
Hmm.
might not be Flo. I love the
There's a
packaging.
couple. Yeah, it's so nice. It's got bums
Cute.
on the side as well, different bums.
Oh, cute. That's so
But
cute.
it's beautiful. So cute. It's really nice packaging. It's like, hey, gorgeous. It's cute. So I've been kind of using that. And then my second one is I went to this restaurant. Oh my goodness, the steak I ate, the prawns I ate blew me away. It was delicious. It's called
Oh my
Ember.
God.
It's in Hartford. I recommend. It was
What
yum.
cuisine was it?
It was just like
British?
British,
Mm.
British. Had steak, chips, these corn ribs. You know what they're like with those.
Oh
You
yeah,
just cut up
yeah.
the corn on the
It's
cob,
just
and it's just
yeah, yeah.
basically yeah. But the butter that they cooked it in, oh my God, it was the most delicious meal I've ever had of late, of
Of late.
ever. It was good. It was really, really good.
I actually really wish I could have some right now. Maybe I will get some for dinner. Okay, cool. Those are good recommendations. I doubt I'll be in Hartford anytime soon. But
Yeah.
the next time I am, if we fancy it, then I'd love to go. What do I have to put on speaker this week? Um, I think maybe this week we'll keep it to your two recommendations. So I can't actually think of anything. I'm on the market for a new fragrance though, so I'm gonna be looking out and smelling in some new ones to add to my layering collection. And when I
Ooh,
find something, I'll bring it here for all
yes.
you fragrance lovers. But yeah, I think that's kind of it for this week. Good to catch up. Maybe next week. I might not tell you all my stories or all my the things that have happened so that it's more you're hearing about it in the moment like everyone else.
Yes, yeah, let's do that. Okay, cool. So catch us next Wednesday. We'll be posting a new episode every single Wednesday. So join
Yeah,
us.
yeah, please join us, get involved in the conversation. Our email to send any questions or dilemmas or stories
Or voice
is
notes.
a voice note, stay on the line sis at gmail.com. We'll put all our information in our socials as well so that you can send over what you like and join in on the conversation. So yeah, good to chat. Have a good one, Chid, and thanks for listening, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.